Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Mira Math Solution. Today I am going to start with chapter number 1, number system of standard 9 based on the NCERT new syllabus textbook. Up till now I have completed exercise number 1.1 first and second sum. I am going to start with the third sum. Find the 5 rational numbers between 3 upon 5 and 4 upon 5. In the earlier sum second they have directly give you 3 and 4. Over here they have given you in the P upon Q form, that is the numerator as well as the denominator. But you can see that both the numbers have the same denominator 5 and 5. So now I am going to multiply it and make it as a bigger number. So 3 upon 5. 3 upon 5, if I multiply it by, like suppose say 4. Multiplying by 4 on the numerator as well as the denominator. So what it is going to give you? 3 4s are 12, 5 4s are 20. Same way 4 upon 5. Whatever number you have multiplied in the earlier one, same thing you are going to multiply it over here also. So 4 into 4 upon 5 into 4 will give you 4 4s are 16 upon 5 4s are 20. Now when you see these numbers between 12 and 16, how many numbers are there? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There are only 4 numbers. And I want how many numbers? 5 rational numbers. So I can't multiply it by 4. So what I am supposed to do? I will multiply it by 6. That will be a much better thing. I have purposely did this thing for you so that you can easily understand why I am not taking the lesser number and why I am taking the bigger number. So instead of 4, I am going to multiply it by 6. 5 6 are 3 6 are 4 6 are 5 6 are 3 6 are 18. 5 6 are 30. Same way 4 6 are 24 upon 30. Now you have many numbers between 28 and 24. So now numbers between 18 and 24. That is first one is 18 upon 30, 19 upon 30, 20 upon 30, 21 upon 30, 22 upon 30, 23 upon 30 and 24 upon 30. Now wherever it is possible we'll cancel it and make it as a smaller number. Now when I cancel this 30 and 18, it will give you 5 6 and 3 6, that is 3 upon 5. This is not going to cancel, it will remain as it is. 19 upon 30. 0 0 cancel. 2 upon 3. Again 21 upon 30 can be cancelled. Like 7 3s are and 10 3s are. So it will give you 7 upon 10. So over here 22 upon 30. Like 11 2s are and 15 2s are will give you 30. 23 upon 30 can't be cancelled. 6 4 6 are and 5 6 are. So 11 upon 15. Sorry, that is 4 upon 5. Now 5. First of all, I will write it in a simpler form for you people. 19 upon 30, 2 upon 3, 7 upon 10, 11 upon 15, 23 upon 30 and 4 upon 5. So these are your starting numbers. And which are the numbers between 3 upon 5 and 4 upon 5? These numbers. So 5 rational numbers between 3/5 and 4/5 are 19/30, 2/3, 7/10, 11/15 and 23/30. These are the 5 rational numbers between 3/5 and 4/5. So exercise number 1.1, fourth sum is whether the following statement is true or false. First statement given as every natural number is a whole number. Now first of all, what is natural number? 1, 2, 3. What about the whole number? It starts from 0, 1, 2, 3. So every natural number 1, 2, 3, 4. Over here also there is in a whole number you have a collection of 1, 2, 3, 4. So given statement is true. So how are you supposed to write the answer? Given statement is true. They have told you in the question, please give a justification why this statement is true or why this statement is false. So what you are supposed to write? All natural numbers are whole numbers. Why? Because see, the numbers which are already present in the natural number, those numbers are again represented in the whole numbers also. So every natural number is a whole number. But if the question is asked like all whole numbers are natural number, no, because in whole number it starts with 0. Is 0 present in natural number? No. So whole numbers can't be natural number, but natural number can be a whole number. Now second question they have given you, every integer is a whole number. First of all, I'll write the numbers in the integers. Integer is represented by Z, not by I. So numbers in the integers will be -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, ... What about the whole number? Whole numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, ... Now see, you can easily look at those numbers and say that the given statement is true or false. Every integer is a whole number. Now see, negative numbers are present in the whole number? No. So they have given you every integer is a whole number. So this statement is a false statement. Why it is a false statement? Because minus numbers are not available in the whole numbers. So given statement is false. Why it is false? Because negative integers are not present in whole numbers. Got it? Now we'll start with the third sum. So third sum is every rational number is a whole number. Now rational number is represented by Q. So how will write P upon Q, where Q is not equal to 0. What about the whole number? Whole number start with 0, 1, 2, 3. Now suppose you have never seen the rational number with a 0, and over here they have told you that whole number it has a number 0. तो आप कैसे कह सकते हो कि लाइक अ रैशनल नंबर होल नंबर हो सकता है? रैशनल नंबर होल नंबर हो ही नहीं सकता. क्यों नहीं हो सकता? बिकॉज यहाँ पर तो 0 हम लोग को लेना ही नहीं है. सपोज आई विल राइट 1/0, तो आंसर कितना आएगा? 0 को 1 से डिवाइड करोगे तो 0 ही आएगा ना. तो ऐसा तो रैशनल नंबर हमें लेना ही नहीं है. So in what they have told you that every rational number is a whole number. This is a false statement. Yes, Q, because बिकॉज q इज नॉट इक्वल टू 0, तो यहाँ पे 0 आएगा ही नहीं, तो 0 नहीं आएगा तो ये होल नंबर कैसे हो सकता है? देयरफॉर दिस गिवन स्टेटमेंट is false. Why? Because q, that is the rational number, is represented by p upon q where q is not equal to 0. जब यहाँ पे 0 आंसर नहीं आएगा तो वो होल नंबर कैसे हो सकता है? मतलब सारे के सारे रैशनल नंबर होल नंबर नहीं हो सकते. That is the reason the given statement is false.